Catching a ride on the Pro-Am blimp with 30B Bori. Starts with a dunk, then strips a steal. Then spins into the lane and finesses home the game winner. Wow! The two-way player showing up and showing off. That's game. Closing up shop with trending topic in the wreck. Poking to steal loose and then boldly throws.
The starting lineup for the division, Utah Jazz. At power forward, Benny Avdia. Minneapolis, it's time to hear you holler for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson. Here are the starters for Utah. Benny Avdia out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, we've got George. Max Strus is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Here's George. Booker with the defensive effort. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Jazz. Poeltl, the pass to George. And the jam by George.
And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
And he lobs it up. It's tipped. It's stolen by Poeltl. Pass to George from deep. Here's Towns. Barnes with the rebound.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Here's Ball. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
Strus's shot is off.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Clarkman, Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. He's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Avdia. Back to Booker. Driving in. And Booker with the jam.
Love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
To the paint. And the jam by George.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
It's stolen by Barnes. George against Ball. Knocked loose. Here's Kessler. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Brogdon, the pass to Towns. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Barnes. They get it back.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Utah.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Wagner's checked in for the Timberwolves. Porter Jr. comes in for Brogdon. Steven Adams checked in for Utah. Schroeder comes in for Ball. Pass to Wagner. Changes up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Utah leading. Schroeder with it. Adams with the ball. Defended by Wagner. Adams inside. Wagner's on him. That shot missing. And it's Porter with the ball for Minnesota. Here's Strus. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, VA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Who poked away. And then Porter with the dunk.
Flashy stuff there from Porter Jr. Defenders just couldn't stay with him.
The Jazz have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Towns passes to George. And the jam by George.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Utah's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And Utah calls time here. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive Team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gallinari, he's checked in for Utah. Prince comes in for Barnes. Here's Prince. The shot, no good. And George with some nice D. Out to Thompson, outside Porter. That three's off the mark. Utah trailing here. Pass to Prince. And another miss by Utah.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
To win the run. Rebound Minnesota. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
A team that, on paper, they expect to beat. Great teams take care of business against the bottom feeders. We'll see if they can handle that end of the bargain here tonight. I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Utah calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. 5th, the Timberwolves.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Here's Booker. Up and in on the layup. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
An open look for Booker. Off target with the open look.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
With 2 seconds left, and it's Utah scoring again.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 9, and the second quarter is. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Max Strus is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Josh Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Pass to Barnes. Over Towns. Barnes, no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Devin Booker knows that fame comes with downsides. He said, quote, "I'm on the bigger stage, so there's going to be more haters. That's life. But every day I wake up grateful for the opportunity to play. Back from being the little kid who wanted to be in the NBA, I have never lost sight of that. That's what keeps me going." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Good stuff.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Brogdon's checked in for Porter Jr. And Utah with a change here, too. Avdia's checked in. Ball with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Pirtle with the block.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Minnesota on D. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Kessler, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First free throw is good. That one's no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Utah calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Barnes. Chalk up 2 there. Barnes has got 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Brogdon, the pass to Towns. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Ball surveys the floor. Over Strus. Stolen by Strus. To the middle. Here's Towns. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Barnes. The jump hook. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-3 run. And there's Green on the assist by Brogdon.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Here's Ball. That one no good. And some solid defense from Towns. Here's Strus driving to the basket.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Ball passes to Kessler. And here's Barnes. Back to Kessler. Outside Schroeder. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The shot by Towns, no good. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. From 7 feet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Utah.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Wagner's checked in for Pirtle. George comes in for Strus. And it's Thompson in for Green. Both free throws good from Barnes. The NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team. So nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Ball. Now here's Adams. Gets an open look and hits it.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
It's George on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Here's George. Thompson outside. Here's Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Barnes.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
The first free throw is good.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Brogdon. Gallinari, he's checked in for Utah. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Pass to Towns. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Porter. George passes to Wagner. And the bucket is good. Wagner's got 8 points.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Down low. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Ball. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. He has 6.
And we've documented it. Ball has a hitch in his giddy-up on that shot. But it works. I mean, it's all about release and follow-through and confidence and repetition. And if he has room, then he'll make you pay.
And it's Wagner missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
A nice shot by Booker.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Thompson. Towns for 3. He buries it from 3. Towns has got 20.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Prince, the pass to Booker. Now Adams, defended by Wagner, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Paul George pulls down the board. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Towns. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the 3rd quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. He's really stood out for them to this point. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys that's played good court vision, moved the ball, that's a great shot. They had full control of this game.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive. Take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that's a wrap. With the 3rd quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Walker Kessler out there with Avdia. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Booker for 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
Towns for 3. Here's Pirtle. And he banks in the layup. Pirtle's got 6 points.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions. That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Brogdon, the pass to George. No good from outside.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Right side, Strus. George feels it out a bit. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to George. A deep three. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Kessler passes to Ball. And here's Booker. Releases. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here's Ball. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's Kessler. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Brogdon, the pass to Towns. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 25 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Utah calls timeout. Well, Brad, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
Wagner's checked in for Minnesota. Green comes in for Paul George. And a switch here also for Utah. Schroeder, he's checked in for Booker. Strus. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. The Jazz again can't hit. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Shoots over Barnes. And it's Green missing. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. There's Ball with a 3. And another miss by Utah.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Strus the pass to Brogdon. Wagner outside on the wing. Green drops in the 3. Green's got 7.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And it's good. 2 points.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Brogdon, the pass to Wagner. And the 3 off target. Utah has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Avdia. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 tonight. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Green, hounded by Ball. And here's Strus outside. Rejected by Barnes. Now here's Ball. Kessler with it. Barnes feeling it out a bit. And no good. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
The Jazz have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Schroeder finds Barnes. Kessler. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Brogdon with the bucket.
Tell you what, Malcolm Brogdon with that strong frame and good body of his, he knows his way around the paint area.
Here's Ball. Minnesota with a rebound.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Brogdon from outside. Again, Brogdon missing. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Schroeder. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Green, the pass to Brogdon. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Brogdon from outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Minnesota already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their point. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Utah shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. We've got Jakob Poeltl, Thompson out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Serge Ibaka, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Oh, got a piece of it. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Watson passes to Green. Lots of tough places to play in this league, Clark. Which team you think has the best home court advantage?
Well, I think a number of teams would fit into that category. The Nuggets because of the geography and the toughness of the altitude there. But the Knicks, when they're good, there's a hard place to play. Portland, when the Blazers are rolling, is a heck of a home court advantage. Boston, with their history and the great teams they've had in the past and what they've had recently, those are some that come to mind for me.
Pirtle uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Green, the pass to Prince. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Baisley's checked in. Adams checked in for Utah. Booker comes in for Watson. It's both from the stripe. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Booker, the pass to Lee. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dosunmu. Here's Booker. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Adams. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Pass to O'Neal. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And they're pushing it up. Here's Prince. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Baisley on the wing. Thompson 4-3, and he can't get that one. Gallinari with it. Guarded now by Baisley. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And Grant with the idea of league expansion. Some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. George comes in for O'Neal. And it's Porter Jr. in for Dosunmu. Gallinari hits them both. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Adams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. Here's Thompson, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, Ahmed Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the lead.
I mean, he and his twin brother Asar coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, not the strongest part of Thompson's game, but he continues to work in the gym to improve.
And he sinks the second. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Porter, the pass to George. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Jazz have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Lots of room. Booker, good.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Porter, the pass to Towns. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Towns has got 27.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
Here's Adams. Another shot. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And yep, it's good. He's got 22.
George just too good for this. He will get physical right back.
And here's Booker. And it's rejected. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Paul George pulls down the board.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Baisley. Oh, the swat by Adams. Here's Booker. Uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at hustling shots in through contact.
Kept alive.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Gallinari, the pass to Booker. And per the most recent CBA, players now get to share in the league's licensing revenue, Clark.
Yeah, you know, without superstar players, the league wouldn't make as much in licensing. I was glad to see the two sides come together on this issue. It's a delicate one, but I think they landed in a good spot.
Goes up on the baseline with the fadeaway. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a huge performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
It's deflected. Thompson right side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter pulls it in. And Minnesota has possession. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. Cash assisting on the play with Porter. Towns has got 31.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really shows what it's capable of.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Malcolm, there's no question you won this game defensively. What were the aspects that enabled you to contain them so well?
Man, just being locked in, man, every possession. We didn't take any possessions off. Everybody guarded their lane, and we're there on the help side.
You have to be mentally exhausted. Thanks, Malcolm.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.